Hello and welcome to another video. My name is Boxiest, and today we're going to continue the What If series. What if events had gone differently? And in this What If, we're going to change the history of Cobra Kai. What if Miguel got amnesia during the events of Cobra Kai Season 3, Part 2? If you haven't seen Part 1, I would recommend you go watch it before continuing this one. So in this timeline, Miguel would still have amnesia, and Carmen would still try to help Miguel remember his memories, but she would have no luck. So Carmen would still be crying outside her apartment, and this is when Johnny would see her. So Johnny would go outside to talk to her. Carmen would say that she was sad, that Miguel couldn't remember anything, and that she would do anything to get his memory back. This is when Carmen would ask Johnny if she could talk to Miguel. She would say that maybe karate could help him remember who he was, and she would also apologize to Johnny for blaming him for Miguel's injuries and telling Miguel not to talk to him. So Johnny would be happy to help, and the events of Season 4 would continue. Anthony would still bully Kenny in this timeline, so much like in the original timeline, Kenny would still go to Robbie, and he would ask him if he could teach him to defend himself. So Robbie would start training Kenny, but they wouldn't be part of any dojo, and those events would carry on, and eventually Miguel will learn how to walk again, but his memories would still be gone. Johnny would try talking to Miguel again, but Miguel still wouldn't trust Johnny, and he would still want to be on his own. Cobra Kai would continue to grow, and Kyler would still be in Cobra Kai in this timeline, and he would see Miguel around the valley. Kyler would know that he had amnesia, and he would want to get his payback. So Kyler would confront Miguel, and he would want to fight him. So Kyler would strike first, but this is when Miguel's reflexes would kick in, and he would remember one of the training exercises that he did with Johnny. So Miguel would block Kyler's attack. Miguel and Kyler would be surprised. Kyler would continue attacking Miguel, and Miguel would start to remember everything that Kyler did to him. So Miguel would fight back, and he would defeat Kyler. Miguel would go home, and he would tell Carmen everything that happened. Miguel would want to talk to Johnny, and he would ask him if he was the one that taught him karate. Johnny would say yes. Miguel would tell him everything that happened, and Johnny would be happy that he was getting his memories back. So Miguel and Johnny would start to reconnect. Miguel would see Robbie training with Kenny, and now that Miguel was interested in karate again, Miguel would want to join them. Robbie would be surprised to see Miguel, and he would still have mixed feelings about seeing him, but since Miguel didn't know who Robbie was, Miguel would treat Robbie as a friend. Robbie would see that Miguel was genuine with his kindness, so Miguel and Robbie would start over, and they would start to become friends. Johnny would be happy that Robbie and Miguel were getting along. Those events would carry on. Cobra Kai would continue to expand and grow, and many students would join. Cobra Kai and Miyagi would still have the rivalry. Miguel would continue his training with Johnny, and with Robbie and Kenny. Robbie would teach Miguel and Kenny some Miyagi, and that is where I'm going to end part 2. Thank you guys for watching. What do you guys think would have happened if Miguel got amnesia during the events of Cobra Kai Season 3? Let me know in the comments below. YouTube lets me know that the majority of you are not subscribed, so if you guys could subscribe, that would be much appreciated. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe, and turn on post notifications. And I'll see you guys next time.